Congress denied calling for foreign intervention, celebrating it today officially now. The government hits out, saying the mask is off. Tripura BJP MLA caught on tape watching sleaze spawn in the assembly. The MLA says he was trying to disconnect a call. Communal clashes in Sambhajinagar in Maharashtra on the eve of Ram Navami. CCTV footage shows attack on policemen. Stone pelting, vandalism, arson in Bengal's Howrah as Ram Navami procession proceeds. Flag march in Amritsar, security stepped up in Hoshiarpur. Hunt for Amritpal continues. Thank you for joining us on the burning question. Now, 5 days back, the Congress party said we don't need any foreign intervention. 3 days back, when they had Uncle Sam giving 1-2 paise of gyan to India, they said we don't need foreign intervention. We didn't ask for foreign intervention. But today the mask is off. In fact, Congress leaders, senior-most Congress leaders close to the Gandhi Vadras are thanking Germany as it tries to lecture India on democracy. Believe it or not, the Congress party, which was on a spree to try and distance itself from the comment of America, is today thanking Germany officially on Twitter. Congress leaders are thanking. Can you believe it? Here's the story so far. And then the mask is off. That's the debate on the burning question.
Days after Rahul Gandhi sought foreign intervention in India's internal affairs, Germany has waded into an issue based on a domestic court decision.
Gegen den indischen Oppositionspolitiker Rahul Gandhi zur Kenntnis genommen, ebenso wie die Suspendierung seines Parlamentsmandats. Nach unserer Kenntnis stehen Herrn Gandhi gegen das Urteil Rechtsmittel offen. Dann wird sich zeigen, ob dieses Urteil Bestand hat und ob die Voraussetzung für die Suspendierung des Mandats überhaupt gegeben ist. Wir erwarten, dass die Standards in Bezug auf die Unabhängigkeit der Justiz und demokratische Grundprinzipien auch für das Verfahren gegen Rahul Gandhi gelten.
Earlier, the US had intervened.
Respect for the rule of law and judicial independence is a cornerstone of any democracy, and we're watching Mr. Gandhi's case in Indian courts, and we engage with the government of India on our shared commitment to democratic values, including, of course, freedom of expression.
5 days ago, Rahul had denied seeking any intervention.
The so-called defenders of democracy, which are the United States, European countries, seem to just be oblivious that a huge chunk of the democratic model has come undone.
But today, the Vadra Congress is cheerleading the intervention.
जर्मनी ने या यूएस ने या किसी और ने किया है, वो इसलिए है कि वो हम भी करते हैं. हमारी व्यवस्था जो है, विश्व की जो विश्वव्यापक व्यवस्था है, वो ये है कि हम लोग सब विश्वास रखते हैं डेमोक्रेसी में, लोकतंत्र में. और अगर कहीं देखते हैं कि किसी की कोई कमी है, तो हम उस पर तत्काल ही अपनी टिप्पणी करते हैं, और टिप्पणी करने के अलग अलग तरीके होते हैं.
The BJP has launched a sharp attack on the Congress.
Foreign countries, whoever may wish to do this, have to understand that India will run only as per rule of law and how the courts will pass judgments, not on anybody else's wishes or desires. The second aspect is, the Congress party, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, goes abroad and says, what are Europe and America doing? Seeking interference in India's democracy. This, any self-respecting Indian who loves his motherland or her motherland is never going to tolerate or forgive.
After all, the Congress has unmasked itself. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Joining us on the burning question, Tuhin Sinha, spokesperson of the BJP, Patikrit Pen, a political analyst, Dr. Sumant Raman, political analyst, and Lokesh Jindal of the Congress party joining us. Lokesh Jindal, why is the Congress party waiting? Why do you need validation from Germany? Why do you need support from Germany? Why are your leaders celebrating the fact that a question was asked to a German spokesperson and Germany said something. Why are you celebrating, Lokesh? Lokesh, why do you need German validation? Why do you need foreign leaders?
We are all celebrating Ram Navami today. And secondly, what you are speaking about, that a German statement has caused ripples within the government. So let us understand.
No, ripples. It's exposed your party. Lokesh has exposed your party.
No, let us understand. We are living in a globalized world.
Globalized world.
Bilateral and multilateral relations. Now, tomorrow, if India turns out to be a dictatorship regime and the democracy is compromised, don't you think Germany, it has reasons to fear for its investments? It has reasons to fear for whatever bilateral relations it has?
Okay.
What is the present government doing? Irrespective of the constitution.
Okay, Lokesh Jindal, you're officially the second leader of the Congress party.
It is trying, absolutely. You cannot ask Germany to silence up, or you cannot ask US to silence, because please understand, we are all bound internationally by various treaties, by various organizations, and there is a manner in which...
Right, so you're saying Germany is a stakeholder. One minute, Lokesh, if I got you correctly, you're saying Germany is a stakeholder. 1 minute, Tuhin, he's saying Germany is a stakeholder in India's democracy. He's saying Germany is a...
Not just Germany.
Sir.
In the entire...
Yeah, okay. No, in this context, because you said Germany is watching, you said Germany is very worried. I'm asking you, since when did Germany... 1 minute.
You will get reactions all over the globe.
Since when did...
Japan will come...
No, 1 minute. Since when did I vote for Germany? Since when did I vote for Germany? Why is Germany a part of... why does Germany... What is... No, I'm sorry. You're saying Germany has a stake.
Don't you think you drive German cars? Don't you think that you are surrounded by investments from German government companies?
1 minute, no, one sec.
If you have a dictatorial regime established
if I heard you correctly,
so
Lokesh.
If a German company comes up, am I
just pull back. Pull back 1 minute. Pull back 1 minute.
One thing, am I over here to answer to questions or to listen to you? Listen what I'm saying.
No, 1 second. Lokesh,
With respect to your understanding, you please seek some help.
Sir, I'm asking
tomorrow,
you. Sir, you need help.
No, listen.
Lokesh, you need help, my friend.
Whatever I'm saying.
1 minute.
Do not interject. Do not interject.
You're going on and on. Yeah, give 30 seconds here. This is not a monologue. 1 second. You made a comment. I'm trying to interject.
I have not finished yet. I have not.
It's not a monologue, yeah, Lokesh. Okay, complete. You complete. No problem. You keep talking. You complete.
Now,
Talk.
If you are talking about the present government, if it starts encroaching upon the judiciary, other institutions which are bound to act in a fair manner, over a period of time, it will lead to erosion of credibility of the government, credibility of India as a destination, credibility of India in the global space. Everywhere India would be criticized. It is bound to come. So it is time that the government learns its lesson and stop the basic structure within which our state has to function.
Okay, if you're done now, okay, Lokesh, with your permission, right? You said Germany has a say, and you said something as ridiculous as just because we drive German cars, we should let Germany have a say in our internal affairs. What did you say about driving German cars?
The problem is you don't understand in which context I am saying.
Lokesh, why?
Logic की बात करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. तो आप अंधभक्ति से बाहर आएंगे तब आपको समझ में आएगा कि FDI
Lokesh, 1 sec.
क्या होती है. कल को अगर कोई
Okay, you know what, don't get Lokesh, no need to get personal. 1 minute, listen, first of all, don't give gyan. Lokesh, 1 sec, stop. Lokesh, listen 1 second. Lokesh, we always have a decent debate. Don't give gyan and don't cross the line, okay? Don't cross the line and don't get personal. I'm telling you something. No, 1 minute. 1 minute. Lokesh, 1 second. Don't get personal, okay? I'm telling you, don't get personal. We have a decent debate every time. Don't get personal. Let me tell you something. No, wait. No, 1 second. Listen. 1 second. Is Jairam Ramesh a Congress leader? Jairam Ramesh is saying, no, we don't need any foreign intervention. Lokesh Jindal is sitting here and saying we need foreign intervention. So you make up your mind. You make up your mind.
What is
Are you from the Digvijay Singh faction? No. Are you from the Digvijay Singh faction or Jairam Ramesh faction?
A country criticizes India.
You're celebrating. You're the first person I'm seeing celebrating, yaar. Second person actually, Digvijay Singh did that. Okay, you've had your turn. I'm letting Tuhin speak. I will not say anything to you. Let Tuhin speak. I just heard some ridiculous stuff like we drive German cars. Don't we drive German cars? Who the hell is Germany to lecture to India? You're saying because we drive German cars, we should let Germany have a say in India's affairs? For God's sake, Tuhin.
Look, when...
No, you let him respond and I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak. Let Tuhin respond now.
Yeah. Niranjan, a very happy Ram Navami to you, to all the panelists and to your viewers. See, it is very clear the Congress seems to have given up on India. The person who tweeted, thanking Germany, Digvijay Singh. Digvijay Singh is the same person who had tried to absolve Pakistan in the 20th attack by releasing a book called 26 by 11 RSS Ki Sazish. He's an infant terrible. Secondly, 2 years back on a clubhouse chat, he was promising a Pakistani journalist, let us come to power, which will never happen, and we will bring back Article 370. The problem is that these elements are throughout encouraged by Rahul Gandhi, because as you have yourself seen and you yourself noted, Rahul Gandhi was the one who wanted foreign powers to take cognizance of democracy being dead in India. The point is, as Kiran Rijiju has very clearly made it clear, these one-off comments from a foreign power for their own vested interest will not in any way impact the judiciary's decision. Fact is, Rahul Gandhi has to face the courts 1 week after he was convicted by the Surat court, the trial court in Surat. Till now, he has not filed an appeal. So you can look at the sinister motives behind it. They have clearly shown it that Pawan Khera is a more important leader than Rahul Gandhi in the Congress. But the fact is, you can't blame your judicial inadequacies or you can't blame your chicanery upon democracy. Democracy is very much robust in India and will only continue to grow stronger over a period of time. Today, Prime Minister just visited the new parliament. I am glad that those who don't believe in democracy will be shunted out in 2024 and the most deserving people will be there.
Sumant and Patikrit. See, Sumant. Yeah, Sumant.
Niranjan, I'm vastly amused. With a mere statement, Rahul Gandhi is able to get the American government to respond, German government to respond. So you should be calling Rahul Gandhi Vishwaguru, yaar. I mean, amazing. Just one statement he makes in London and governments keep queuing up.
But Sumant, it's not really
ridiculous is this, Niranjan.
It's not funny, but it's not. But Sumant, it's not funny. Why would anybody? Sumant, okay, jokes apart. Sumant, you tell me, okay?
Seriously, I mean, if you really believe that these governments base their decisions on what Rahul Gandhi... Look, you think the Germans or the Americans don't know that this kind of a statement will annoy the Indian government?
Of course they know.
The very fact that they are making it means that they are concerned. So it's absurd
to concerned
say
about
Rahul
what?
Gandhi is calling for foreign intervention and therefore we can wave his hand like this and all the countries in the world will come and immediately intervene. Is not ridiculous?
Sumant,
even the BJP looks absurd taking this line.
They seem to be, Niranjan, they need foreign validation. We don't. It's simple. They have an inferiority complex.
See, it's like this. It's like this. 1 second.
How are you going to respond, sir? Are you going to...
1 second.
Let us know. Let us see the response.
See, my problem is not that, Sumant.
We have become a global power in the last 8 years. Before that, we were...
Sumant, that's not my problem. I'll tell you something.
Born in India, etc., etc.
Sumant, I'll tell you where the problem is. I'll tell you where the problem lies. Okay, I'll tell you where the problem lies. The problem is, see, we've been seeing what's happening in Israel, right? Did India make a comment officially on what is happening in Israel? There are shootings in the US. 1 second. I'm just saying for the sake of argument. For the sake of argument, okay? A court has convicted Rahul Gandhi. As a matter of principle, he's been disqualified. Like in the case of the Lakshadweep MLA, if another court overturns the conviction, automatically the MP will be back in the Lok Sabha.
Niranjan, you didn't read the text of what they said. They made a very, very, very important point. They kept saying, we hope that the judiciary would act in an independent manner.
No, but why?
Both the Americans and the Germans had it almost identical. I mean, it looked like as if one had taken the
tell me something.
Press release from the other.
Tell me something. the courts, the courts. Do you have any doubt that the India's judiciary is fair? Do you have any doubt?
No. It's not a question of whether I agree or I don't agree.
No, then why? No, one second. I'm sure even the courts will not have.
Both Germany and the United States are issuing statements.
No, but they are nobody. But how are they stakeholders? How can they pass a commentary? That was my
decisions. They hope that the judiciary will take decisions independently.
No, but
and I think that what is wrong in making a generic statement?
It is not a generic statement. It is not a generic statement.
It's not.
It is not a generic statement.
Allow me to.
Okay, I'm getting in Pathikrit. One sec, Lokesh. Pathikrit hasn't spoken. 1 minute. I want to bring in Pathikrit. Pathikrit, see, they had a secret deal with China. Till date, nobody knows what that secret deal is, right? And they continue to speak in favor of China. There is a pattern to this because in that small capsule that I played out, you can hear Rahul Gandhi clearly say, and he says clearly.
At least they are not ceding territory to China.
1 minute. See, okay, that's a different debate. Sumant, we'll have a debate. Sumant, we'll have a debate on that. Sir, Sumant, if you go into history and check how many thousand square kilometers of land the Chinese have given away.
Look.
If we go back, Sumant, that's another debate. That's another debate.
After Nehru, we haven't been losing.
No, we'll do that. We'll do that debate also. In all fairness, we'll do that debate. Okay, we'll do that debate because it's important to also tell the people of India how many 1,000 square kilometers of land we conceded and what the UPA minister said on the floor of the house. That's a different thing. Okay.
And we will also talk about how we carved
you can
into two pieces in 1971.
We'll talk about everything. But I'm saying today's debate is not about that.
And which government did that? Who was in power at that point of time? We'll debate all of that as well.
We'll have a debate, Sumant. In all fairness, we'll talk. But I'm saying today's debate is not about that. Today's debate is why is one Congress leader celebrating? One Congress leader says US hasn't intervened, Europe hasn't intervened, and suddenly you see this US spokesperson making a comment, German spokesperson making a comment, right? And one leader celebrates, another leader says, no, we don't need their intervention. Obviously, the damage control, they're playing good cop, bad cop, right? Pathikrit, what do you make of this? Why are they so happy with Germany saying something?
Niranjan, there is a lot of commonality. If my information is right, there are 90 times that elected governments have been ousted by Congress by using Article 356. And countries like Germany and many of the Western countries, look at the history of the number of countries they have invaded in the name of democracy. From Syria to Iraq, from Libya to Afghanistan, from Vietnam, supporting Vietnam invasion to whatnot. So frankly speaking, look at this. You have a country called Germany today, which is the biggest loser of the Ukraine-Russia war. They were actually, their economy was surviving on the fuel being supplied by Russia. They have lost it. Russia was one of the biggest consumer of German products. They have lost it. The Nord Stream pipeline sabotage, they're okay with it. They're fighting a war in which they have no stake, but they will be the biggest loser, and they're okay with it. And for a country which doesn't know what is good for themselves, you expect them to know what is good for India today? Frankly speaking, they don't realize India has changed today. But unfortunately, many of these countries still prefer a fragile India. And yet, they know that for business imperatives, they will come back and say, oh, we don't care, none of our business if India takes oil from Russia. So the reality is this, there are these double standards that West has for a long time. We should at times develop a thick skin after giving a good, rebuttal to them. Problem for Congress is this, if they have to win election, getting validation from United States or Germany is not going to win the votes. The votes will be given by the people of India. Have people of India repose faith on Congress? If they do, they will win the election. That is where they're missing the point. Germany, United States would always prefer a weaker India, not a defiant India which is emerging as a solution provider, not a country which is in the next 2 years will overtake Germany in terms of GDP, not a country which says that I don't care about your sanctions, we'll do what it wants. So they would always try to do these pin tricks to harm India. It is for us to decide. Majority of the Indians don't care two hoots what Germany says today. And let me tell you, somebody was saying about German cars. We don't need German cars today. The Tatas have bought over the Jaguar Land Rover. There are many Indian cars. I prefer a Scorpio than any other German car. So reality is this, the validation, the culture of prospecting in front of the West has gone. Better Congress realizes it, better it is for us.
No, let me tell you. What? Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. Just 1 second, Suman. Lokesh, what car are you sitting in, Lokesh? What make is it? What make is it? Which country is the car made in?
I'm sitting in a Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Okay. Wow. What a coincidence.
Yeah.
What a coincidence, Lokesh. Lighter note.
So you see, Germany. Now you will say that we are supporting Germany, so that.
No, I'm not going to say something as ridiculous as that. 1 minute. I'm not going to say something as ridiculous as that, but I'm just saying.
If you come up with
I'm just saying. Would you want the Indian government to take a strong stand on the shootings in America and may put out the MEA to put out a statement? I would like the government of India to also put out a very strong statement on what is happening in not just the US but also in France and Germany. Will that also be the stand of the Congress party? Will you encourage the government to take a stand on these issues?
See, look, let us be patient and understand.
No, it's a simple question. Should we take a stand? I'm asking you. Should we make a comment on what's happening internally there in France, in Germany, and in the US?
No, please understand, if tomorrow our companies go and invest in these countries.
Of course they've invested.
And the countries, they have a compromised judiciary, institutions that are getting compromised, we will have a reason to worry. We will have a reason to worry because that is not the manner in which our investments are going to be safeguarded. We will make sure.
Okay, I got your point. You're repeating your point now.
The government.
You're repeating your point. Subhan, 30 seconds. You're repeating your point. Subhan, 30 seconds.
No, my point is very simple. Forget about taking on the might of America or Germany. Can we even take on a tiny state like Qatar? There are 8 Indian ex-Navy men who are to be put on trial in Qatar. You remember what happened in the Nupur Sharma matter, where, we sort of bent over to assuage feelings of Qatar. So forget about taking on the might of America or Germany.
Patakrit, I have to end the debate. Okay, Subhan, got your point. Can I quickly get a... Okay.
Irresponsible and stupid comment that has been made. They didn't go there as Indian Navy personnel. They were on a different mission as individuals. So there's a law.
What mission, sir? What mission, sir?
Don't get into that.
What mission, sir? What mission, sir? What mission?
Okay, one second. Okay, 1 minute. Subhan, you're getting into another debate where I have to end this one. Okay, I have to end this one.
Our country ex-Navy men.
I have to end this debate. I have to end this debate, but I'm going to ask one yes or no question to Tuhin. Tuhin, will the government speak up on what the US and Germany has said? Because we haven't heard anything from the MEA. Nothing. Should they speak up? I feel they should.
The Indian government acts with greater sagacity than the Congress party. So you rest assured these decisions are taken at the highest level in the MEA, and I don't need to comment. The point is today, the focus of your debate is that I understand Congress has been diligently working on external allies, whether it is Hindenburg, whether it is George Soros, whether it is BBC, whether it is Jeremy Corbyn. I just hope.
Sir, be careful.
I hope they work on internal allies also, because if elections are held in Wayanad today, Rahul Gandhi
may not
remain.
That's the reality
about the Congress party.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I at this point, Lokesh, at this point, I'm gonna thank Tuhin, Patikrit, Sumant, and Lokesh. And just because I drive a South Korean car doesn't mean South Korea also can come and say something about our judiciary and ask questions. Come on, yeah, Lokesh. Most ridiculous argument I've heard today. Thank you for joining us on the burning question. Aishwarya is coming up next on the trending burning question. Stay tuned.
Congress celebrates foreign intervention. Congress openly plays the foreign card. The mask is off. Congress welcomes German interference. Debating tonight at 10:30 p.m.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 10 years, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
Divide, divide, divide. The opposition and the lobby did it during CA. They try to do it again when Afghans were being evacuated. Tonight it is time to ask them why their secularism comes with a limited comfort zone.
A lot of the things which Rahul Gandhi says are imaginary, but the conviction with which he says them has made us question what his own links are. He went about it 24 days back and he said the United States of America must intervene in India to save Indian democracy. That the US would love him so much that they loyally put their State Department spokesperson to put out a statement supporting Rahul Gandhi, suggesting that Rahul Gandhi's freedom of expression had been trampled upon. Does Rahul Gandhi or the Vadra Congress have no shame in accepting this support from the US? They now say we never asked the US for support. So America would not want India to have a very independent foreign policy. They would not be happy with our position post-Ukraine. Someone like Rahul Gandhi to be their person in India, which of course is not going to happen. And that country lectures us about freedom of expression. Rahul Gandhi has been clearly exposed. The Americans need to be questioned. Why is Rahul Gandhi not putting out a tweet thanking the Americans for the generous support that he was asking them for 24 days back?
Last night, extensive search operation has been launched in the area of Hoshiarpur, where I am standing now. Last night, paramilitary has also been deployed. The police has also been deployed. The car was tracked by Punjab police and was being chased. And later, it has taken a turn to in a village, and the car was abandoned by Amritpal and Papalpreet in a Gurdwara. And after that, they managed to escape from the police net as well.
A lot of the things which Rahul Gandhi says are imaginary, but the conviction with which he says them has made us question what his own links are. He went about it 24 days back and he said the United States of America must intervene in India to save Indian democracy. That the US would love him so much that they loyally put their State Department spokesperson to put out a statement supporting Rahul Gandhi, suggesting that Rahul Gandhi's freedom of expression had been trampled upon. Does Rahul Gandhi or the Vadra Congress have no shame in accepting this support from the US? They now say we never asked the US for support. So America would not want India to have a very independent foreign policy. They would not be happy with our position post-Ukraine. Someone like Rahul Gandhi to be their person in India, which of course is not going to happen. And that country lectures us about freedom of expression. Rahul Gandhi has been clearly exposed. The Americans need to be questioned. Why is Rahul Gandhi not putting out a tweet thanking the Americans for the generous support that he was asking them for 24 days back?
Last night, extensive search operation has been launched in the area of Hoshiarpur, where I am standing now. Last night, paramilitary has also been deployed. The police has also been deployed. The car was tracked by Punjab police and was being chased. And later, it has taken a turn to in a village, and the car was abandoned by Amritpal and Papalpreet in a Gurdwara. And after that, they managed to escape from the police net as well.
Divide, divide, divide. The opposition and the lobby did it during CA. They try to do it again when Afghans were being evacuated. Tonight it is time to ask them why their secularism comes with a limited comfort zone.
Last night, extensive search operation has been launched in the area of Hoshiarpur, where I am standing now. Last night, paramilitary has also been deployed. The police has also been deployed. The car was tracked by Punjab police and was being chased. And later, it has taken a turn to in a village, and the car was abandoned by Amritpal and Papalpreet in a Gurdwara. And after that, they managed to escape from the police net as well.
Divide, divide, divide. The opposition and the lobby did it during CA. They try to do it again when Afghans were being evacuated. Tonight it is time to ask them why their secularism comes with a limited comfort zone.
A lot of the things which Rahul Gandhi says are imaginary.
Trending burning question powered by Cool Fans.
Well, hello and welcome. This is the trending burning question and I am Aishwarya Kapoor, viewers. Viewers, what happened today in the Tripura Assembly? It was embarrassing for everyone, not only for few, for the complete nation. It was an embarrassing situation and I'll tell you why. Because an MLA of the BJP, can I have the visuals on air please, of Tripura, was caught watching an obscene video which is being termed as porn. Porn. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. This is an MLA. MLA. A member who had gone with folded hands to thousands of households. Thousands of households requesting them to vote for him for this. For this. You know the anger which the people of this country feel when they see such images of an MLA who has been voted to do work for the people, but what does he do? He watches porn. He watches porn. And you know what's more outrageous, viewers? That when questioned, when cornered, when caught red-handed, this MLA, this man says he wasn't watching porn. He says he was on social media network or was watching a web series. He says he doesn't remember. But it's very clear. We have to morph that screen, that particular part if you see. And he stays on it. He doesn't swipe. If something happens by mistake, you swipe. But he's sitting in the Vidhan Sabha and watching porn, saying his view or his point of sight is that he is only and only watching either on social network or an OTT. So what exactly is happening? What exactly is happening? Will the BJP sack him? Will the BJP sack him? Will action be taken against him? And what's the reality? If he was really watching an OTT or on social network, then it's a different story. It's a different issue. Is porn being allowed on social network sites? Is porn being allowed on the OTT? That's the topic on the trending burning question. And I have with me author and historian. I have with me author and historian and also the Central Information Commissioner, Mr. Uday Moharkar. Uday Dada, you are an historian and an author. You had raised this issue, Uday Dada. Now, this BJP MLA, if you can remove me and get that visual and keep Uday Dada on air also. Uday Dada, when this MLA of the BJP was asked that how dare you watch porn in the Vidhan Sabha, he says that it was not porn. The people backing him says he was watching a social network site. The people backing him says he was watching an OTT. You had raised a campaign. You had started a campaign, Uday Dada. It's a larger menace. If porn is being allowed on the OTT and the social networking sites. I think, Mr. Uday Moharkar.
It's a symbol of a much larger malaise affecting the society. This is one incident which we are trying to cover today, you know. You see, the it is directly connected with rape. My Save Culture, Save Nation campaign, which I launched from Bhopal on December 25th in a small function, was launched with the view that the increasing number of rapes, promiscuity in the society is directly related to the content. And content, what content? Let us go into it. You see, the tagline of my Save Culture, Save Nation campaign is a call to retrieve the nation from the menace of rapes, an attack on our civilization by misuse of OTT, social media platforms, films, and via pornography promotion. So, what I am trying to say, I am saying that 10 years ago, when the Nirbhay rape case happened, the entire nation came out on the streets and forced the system to punish the perpetrators. But thereafter, what has happened? Only late last year, when Nirbhay incident completed 10 years, Nirbhay's mother, Asha Devi, she was anguished. She was shocked that the number of rape cases have only increased. They have not come down, and they have become more and more horrendous. Just 2 days ago, one 10-year-old girl was raped by a peon in a school. Another 11-year-old girl was raped by a security guard in Gurugram. So, I think this whole issue is related to content. And
campaign, you have taken it from film stars to Baba Ramdev.
With inputs from,
and if you give me that permission to intervene, I know you want to complete.
Yeah,
My only point is this.
We have got huge support in this.
Our elected representatives. Yes, but when we see, it's outrageous, Uday Dada, that when we see our elected representatives watching porn, watching obscene videos in full public view, and that they don't care about the people. What message are they sending? You are raising a very valid point of porn being allowed, of obscenity being allowed on OTT and social networks. But when you see such videos, sir,
no, I fully agree with you. This is most condemnable. Whatever action is required should be taken against this gentleman who was caught watching porn. But you see, we have to talk about the larger thing now. You see, a study which I compiled very recently and I released at a national conference on perverted and provocative content causing rapes. In that, I released a study. I have compiled the study with inputs from various sources, and inputs have also come from Yogita Bhayana. She is a leading anti-rape activist. From a lawyer who helped me, Rishesh Shikarwar. We have compiled a study which proves that 90% of the rape cases are caused by content. It is the sexually perverted content which is the instigator for the rapists. And that study quotes Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy is the famous rapist killer of US who was sentenced to death. He had said in his last interview before he was shot dead in confirmation with the sentence, he had said that sexually perverted content and pornography is the main cause of rape. This is what he had said. So I think we have to go much further into this.
Imagine that, viewers. I understand Uday Moharkar. Uday Moharkar, not only an author and an historian, but also an important... Sir, you are raising a very important issue. I have also joined on this debate by Barkha Trehan. She's a male rights activist. I'll come back to you, Dada. But I'm going to Barkha Trehan also very briefly. Barkha Trehan, if you can hear me, ma'am. Barkha ji, how do you say? How can you defend an MLA irrespective of the party? If you remember a few years prior also, Dada, there were BJP MLAs in the Karnataka Assembly caught red-handed watching porn. What is this issue? What's the problem?
Absolutely.
What's this mental problem, Barkhat Rehan? That these MLAs are watching this MLA in the Tripura Assembly while the discussion is happening on the future of the people of Tripura, to whom he has gone with folded hands. Imagine this man had gone to households, to women, to children with folded hands. Barkhaji with folded hands, asking for their vote. And he has been caught watching porn, obscene videos on his smartphone in the assembly. Shouldn't action be taken against him, Barkhaji?
Yeah, Aishwarya, I have heard you, but I'm not here to defend anybody. Simply, am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, you are. And rightly so. You shouldn't defend him. Yes, you are. Please go ahead.
Yeah, so my take here is that in the broad daylight, you are watching porn in the assembly. This is not acceptable at all, which he shouldn't have done. But let's understand his perspective as well. What he is saying is that it popped
What's there to
out.
understand?
I was not doing it intentionally, though the blood videos are always there on the social media. We all know. And what Uday sir
Did
said
you listen?
just now,
No. Did you heard Mr. Uday Moharkar?
This type of
Barkhat Rehan, did you heard? Did you hear to Mr. Did you, ma'am, were you able to listen to Mr. Uday Moharkar? He was raising a larger issue about porn and how it leads to rapes. He was he was giving a broader perspective to all of this, ma'am. He was saying how this obscene videos being allowed on the OTT, how nudity being allowed on the social network platforms is leading to a larger menace. Is leading to a larger menace. Is leading to a larger menace, Barkhat Rehan.
How can the government still not stop such content? Why aren't we able till this time? We have been saying a lot, but we
okay, let's take that question to the Moharkar. Uday Dada, even the person who's saying sale but has one basic question to you, Uday Dada. How can the government allow this? How can the government allow porn, soft porn, obscene videos, however you want to name it? And there is no age bar. Any kid of any age having access to a phone or a computer can access this. It's a real problem, Uday Moharkar.
You see, you raised a very important question. In this national conference which was held in Ahmedabad under the aegis of Save Culture, Save Nation mission, it passed a resolution which was addressed to all sections of the society, including the government. In that, we have made 3 or 4 very pointed suggestions and very strong suggestions. What we have said is that there should be a joint regulatory authority to prevent perverted content on all audiovisual platforms, including ad films. 2, we have said a new law should be enacted under which there should be a ethical code for all audiovisual films, in which it should be defined as to what will be the theme, what limit they can cross or not, then what language, it will regulate language, theme, content as a whole. And certain sections, if the filmmaker violates, it will be equated with giving encouragement to rape. And he'll be punished.
But
that is
Uday Moharkar, I want to ask a
2.
more very basic question
number
to you,
3
sir.
is very important.
You have been on both sides of the coin.
No, but let me finish.
You understand both sides of the coin, the government and the journalism. Okay, please carry on.
But let me finish.
Please carry on.
Suggestion number 3 also. Let me finish. So I have talked about 2 suggestions. The third suggestion is that to begin with, all adult content should be put in one group by amending the IT Act. And accessibility to that group should be made through Aadhaar card and fingerprint only. That will be a major deterrent for those who are watching porn on the sly, which is everybody is watching on the sly only. So we have made these three major suggestions.
We are in a century, we are in a generation. I need to ask you this. I need to ask you this. In today's generation, Udayada, in today's generation, in today's time of technology, you know, there was a time, and I remember that Delhi police used to do raids. As a cub reporter, I used to cover where there is raids and Blu-ray disc has been found, porn video CDs, tapes have been found. In the early 90s, it used to be tapes, then it became CDs. I am saying today you don't need all that. It's very difficult to control. So the government needs to have stringent laws, because what you are indicating, that it starts with porn and indecent videos, obscene videos, and it leads to rape. And here we have today an elected representative of the people of this country watching porn, obscene videos in the Legislative Assembly, sir.
Content is the main cause of rapes.
Imagine that. Imagine that, Barkha. Answer that. Uday Dada is very clearly saying. Please answer to that, Barkha.
I couldn't hear your question. But my question is, first, the government cannot regulate anything. Secondly, when you see a man doing it, there should be strict action against him, because he's an elected person. He is sitting in the assembly and doing it. But we have to get to it, that did it purpose or was he purposely doing it? There are many things.
Absolutely. Uday Dada, last question. Uday Moharkar, last question, and I want a very brief answer from you, sir. What do you see? You are taking this movement ahead, but it requires action from the government and cooperation from the government. Otherwise, it cannot be implemented. Final answer, Uday Moharkar.
No, you see, I think it is an issue. I have raised it at the public level. Certainly, government also has a role to play. And let us not forget, this is a nationalist government. You see the number of such objectionable ads which used to come before 2014. That number has come down drastically. So the government's direction is correct. And we are there to make suggestions to the government. I don't think government will not take these suggestions seriously. I have met Rajnath Singh ji. I gave a copy of the memorandum to Rajnath Singh ji. Yesterday I met Anurag Thakur ji, the Information and Broadcasting Minister. He also has, he saw the memorandum. I think they are looking into it. I am very positive.
They are looking into it. So save culture, save nation. Absolutely. Absolutely, Uday Moharkar. Save culture, save nation. But I'll only say action needs to be taken on such individuals, and specifically if he or she is an elected representative. An MLA dares to watch porn in the assembly while discussion is happening on the Tripura budget. Imagine that, viewers. Why action hasn't been taken on him by the state chief minister? That's the big question. That's the big question. Why has this not happened? And that's exactly what Arnab Goswami is also going to debate at 10 tonight. So don't go anywhere. Right after the break, it's the man himself, Arnab Goswami, on the debate. Thank you so much. Thank you, Uday Dada and Barkha Triya. And thank you so much for joining me on the branding question. Thank you, viewers. Thank you very much.
Divide, divide, divide. The opposition and the lobby did it during CA. They tried to do it again when Afghans were being evacuated. Tonight it is time to ask them why their secularism comes with a limited comfort zone.
Last night, extensive search operation has been launched in the area of Hoshiarpur, where I am standing now. Last night, paramilitary has also been deployed. The police has also been deployed. The car was tracked by Punjab police and was being chased. And later, it has taken a turn to in a village, and the car was abandoned by Amritpal and Papalpreet in a Gurdwara. And after that, they managed to escape from the police net as well.
Divide, divide, divide. The opposition and the lobby did it during CA. They tried to do it again when Afghans were being evacuated. Tonight it is time to ask them why their secularism comes with a limited comfort zone.
A lot of the things which Rahul Gandhi says are imaginary, but the conviction with which he says them has made us question what his own links are. He went about it 24 days back and he said the United States of America must intervene in India to save Indian democracy. That the US would love him so much that they loyally put their State Department spokesperson to put out a statement supporting Rahul Gandhi, suggesting that Rahul Gandhi's freedom of expression had been trampled upon. Does Rahul Gandhi or the Vadra Congress have no shame in accepting this support from the US? They now say we never asked the US for support. America would not want India to have a very independent foreign policy. They would not be happy with our position post-Ukraine. Someone like Rahul Gandhi to be their person in India, which of course is not going to happen. And that country lectures us about freedom of expression. Rahul Gandhi has been clearly exposed. The Americans need to be questioned. Why is Rahul Gandhi not putting out a tweet thanking the Americans for the generous support that he was asking them for 24 days back?
Last night, extensive search operation has been launched in the area of Hoshiarpur, where I am standing now. Last night, paramilitary has also been deployed. The police has also been deployed. The car was tracked by Punjab police and was being chased. And later, it has taken a turn to in a village, and the car was abandoned by Amritpal and Papalpreet in a Gurdwara. And after that, they managed to escape from the police net as well.
A lot of the things which Rahul Gandhi says are imaginary, but the conviction with which he says them has made us question what his own links are. He went about it 24 days back and he said the United States of America must intervene in India to save Indian democracy. That the US would love him so much that they loyally put their State Department spokesperson to put out a statement supporting Rahul Gandhi, suggesting that Rahul Gandhi's freedom of expression had been trampled upon. Does Rahul Gandhi or the Vadra Congress have no shame in accepting this support from the US? They now say we never asked the US for support. America would not want India to have a very independent foreign policy. They would not be happy with our position post-Ukraine. Someone like Rahul Gandhi to be their person in India, which of course is not going to happen. And that country lectures us about freedom of expression. Rahul Gandhi has been clearly exposed. The Americans need to be questioned. Why is Rahul Gandhi not putting out a tweet thanking the Americans for the generous support that he was asking them for 24 days back?
Last night, extensive search operation has been launched in the area of Hoshiarpur, where I am standing now. Last night, paramilitary has also been deployed. The police has also been deployed. The car was tracked by Punjab police and was being chased. And later, it has taken a turn to in a village, and the car was abandoned by Amritpal and Papalpreet in a Gurdwara. And after that, they managed to escape from the police net as well.
Divide, divide, divide. The opposition and the lobby did it during CA. They tried to do it again when Afghans were being evacuated. Tonight it is time to ask them why their secularism comes with a limited comfort zone.
Last night, extensive search operation has been launched in the area of Hoshiarpur, where I am standing now. Last night, paramilitary has also been deployed. The police has also been deployed. The car was tracked by Punjab police and was being chased. And later, it has taken a turn to in a village, and the car was abandoned by Amritpal and Papalpreet in a Gurdwara. And after that, they managed to escape from the police net as well.
A lot of the things which Rahul Gandhi says are imaginary, but the conviction with which he says them has made us question what his own links are. He went about 24 days back and he said the United States of America must intervene in India to save Indian democracy. That the US would love him so much that they loyally put their State Department spokesperson to put out a statement supporting Rahul Gandhi, suggesting that Rahul Gandhi's freedom of expression had been trampled upon. Does Rahul Gandhi or the Vadra Congress have no shame in accepting this support from the US? They now say we never asked the US for support. So America would not want India to have a very independent foreign policy. They would not be happy with our position post-Ukraine. Someone like Rahul Gandhi to be their person in India, which of course is not going to happen. And that country lectures us about freedom of expression. Rahul Gandhi has been clearly exposed. The Americans need to be questioned. Why is Rahul Gandhi not putting out a tweet thanking the Americans for the generous support that he was asking them for 24 days back?
Last night, extensive search operation has been launched in the area of Hoshiarpur, where I am standing now. Last night, paramilitary has also been deployed. The police has also been deployed. The car was tracked by Punjab police and was being chased. And later, it has taken a turn to in a village, and the car was abandoned by Amritpal and Papalpreet in a Gurdwara. And after that, they managed to escape from the police net as well.
Divide, divide, divide. The opposition and the lobby did it during CA. They tried to do it again when Afghans were being evacuated. Tonight it is time to ask them why their secularism comes with a limited comfort zone.
Last night, extensive search operation has been launched in the area of Hoshiarpur, where I am standing now. Last night, paramilitary has also been deployed. The police has also been deployed. The car was tracked by Punjab police and was being chased. And later, it has taken a turn to in a village, and the car was abandoned by Amritpal and Papalpreet in a Gurdwara. And after that, they managed to escape from the police net as well.
Divide, divide, divide. The opposition and the lobby did it during CA. They tried to do it again when Afghans were being evacuated. Tonight it is time to ask them why their secularism comes with a limited comfort zone.
A lot of the things which Rahul Gandhi says are imaginary, but the conviction with which he says them has made us question what his own links are. He went about 24 days back and he said the United States of America must intervene in India to save Indian democracy. That the US would love him so much that they loyally put their State Department spokesperson to put out a statement supporting Rahul Gandhi, suggesting that Rahul Gandhi's freedom of expression had been trampled upon. Does Rahul Gandhi or the Vadra Congress have no shame in accepting this support from the US? They now say we never asked the US for support. So America would not want India to have a very independent foreign policy. They would not be happy with our position post-Ukraine. Someone like Rahul Gandhi to be their person in India, which of course is not going to happen. And that country lectures us about freedom of expression. Rahul Gandhi has been clearly exposed. The Americans need to be questioned. Why is Rahul Gandhi not putting out a tweet thanking the Americans for the generous support that he was asking them for 24 days back.
Last night,
रिपब्लिक मीडिया नेटवर्क की सबसे बड़ी टीम
रिपब्लिक भारत एक एक घटना आपको बता रहा है।
बड़ा खुलासा किया है वो रिपब्लिक भारत से।
অশোকনগরে ৮ নম্বর দক্ষিণ পল্লী
এই জনস্রোতের যারা সতীর্থ ছিল সেই আগুনের মাঝখানে
Big debate after violence on Ram Navami. Stone pelting, violence and arson. Who's responsible for the clashes? Debating tonight at 9 p.m. BJP MLA watches obscene content in assembly. Tripura Porngate scandal hates BJP MLA. Our MLA is elected to watch porn in the house. Debating tonight at 10 p.m. Congress celebrates foreign intervention. Congress openly plays the foreign card. The mask is off. Congress welcomes German interference. Debating tonight at 10:30 p.m.